Hello again YouTube and welcome to Fast Road Bike channel. Today I'm gonna talk about road bike upgrades. What is worth considering? What are the best upgrades that I've done on my bike? And what is not worth the money? Stay tuned. I will be giving you my experience, all the thoughts that I've gone through, and hopefully that will help you with your thinking process if you're considering any upgrade. So the first upgrade I considered was a whole new bike. I had an aluminium frame bike, £300. I had it to see if I am gonna stick it in or not. I thought, let's go for a good price starting point bike. I used it for commute to save miles on the car, fuel, and it's a good exercise. So there was no point going and buying a carbon frame expensive bike to start with without knowing if I'm gonna do that every single day, no matter the weather is. And I was sticking it in, and after 6 months I thought, right, let's go for a lightweight carbon frame and have some fun. So that was my first upgrade, a full bike. Was it worth the money? Absolutely. I had it for a good price. It was in the sale. It's a very nice bike. I could feel the difference straight away. 3 kilometers an hour it was, back to back on the same route, and I could feel the stiffness in the bottom bracket. It had a good group set, so all in all it was really good. It was really good and I enjoyed it, and I would never regret that I spent extra money on this bike. So the other thing that you would consider as an upgrade would be the group set, and in my opinion that would be the best upgrade if you don't want to change the whole bike. And by a group set I mean the chain ring, the 2 derailleurs, the cassette, and the shifters. So that would be your best upgrade to do on your road bike. Now this upgrade, you'll have to give it a bit of a thought when you come to change it. See, I had a 7-speed Shimano Tony on my old bike, and if I wanted to change that to an 11-speed, that means I would need to change the wheel to an 11-speed wheel, because that is what the hub comes as to take the 11-speed cassette. There's got to be an 11 or 10-speed hub. You would also think about the bottom bracket that takes the chain ring. So them 2 items, the wheel and the bottom bracket, would need to be considered when you change your group set, dependent on what you originally have. And so when I had the Shimano Tony, it was 7-speed. I would have I think it was a press fit bottom bracket that would have needed to be changed, and also the wheel, just the rear wheel. You don't need to change the front wheel. So why a group set would be the best upgrade? Now I had the 7-speed Shimano Tony and it was okay, but every now and again you had to give the shifters a little bit of a kick to get the chain in the right gear. It was a bit stiff, especially the front derailleur, and I felt the difference when I had the new bike and it came with the Shimano 105, and the difference was absolutely massive. The 105 performed really well, and if anything, the only thing as you would do with any mechanical group set, you would have to increase the tension in the cables every now and again just to get that crisp shifting. So a group set would be your best upgrade on your bike if you don't want to change the whole bike. Now there are a lot of group sets on the market. I think the Shimano 105 is under £300. I don't think you need, in my opinion, any more than that. They perform really well. You don't need to go Ultegra, Dura Ace. You know, there's a lot of money involved in these group sets, and I don't think you get as much difference for your money when you upgrade from 105 to Ultegra to Dura Ace. I haven't tried them, but to be honest, the 105 was just perfect. So that would be your second upgrade, and that would be the best upgrade if you don't need to change, or if you don't want to change the whole bike. Now we get into the mad upgrades. That is what I call them, because these are the fancy stuff that you would want to have on your bike for one reason or another. Now, one of the good upgrades that I really enjoy, and I don't think I would ever even regret upgrading that component, and that would be going electronic shifting, because all what I had to do is change the front and rear derailleur and the two front shifters. I've gone for the SRAM Red E-Tap, and honestly I really enjoy it. It was for a good price. It's around £1,000, and I don't think I would go mechanical again, that is for sure, and I really enjoy it. The way it shifts, the way that you only need to click on a button to shift is very good and effortless. So that is another upgrade that you can have. Do you need it? You probably don't need it if you not taking cycling very seriously, but it will definitely add to your experience. Your cycling experience would be different. Is it worth the money? In my opinion, I think it is, because I personally really enjoy it. It might not be worth the money for another person, which you would understand, but in my opinion it was worth the upgrade. And now we come to that upgrade that everyone talks about, wheels. Right, I'm gonna go straight into what you really need of your wheel. It needs to be a stiff wheel, so it's not flexing right or left too much, because then it starts rubbing onto the brake around the corners, and that is not good. And what gives the wheel the stiffness? The spokes. Go for a wheel that has got flat, strong spokes, because that adds to the stiffness of the wheel. The second thing that you need of a wheel is a good hub, so that when you get to speed, the wheel does not stop quickly and slow you down. It maintains the speed, and it's the hub that gives you that speed maintenance. Let me demonstrate this to you. So when you turn the pedals and start turning the wheel, what you need is that wheel spinning for as long as it could do. And that comes from the hub. There's so many good hubs out there. Let me stop this now. So there are many good hubs around there. I had on this bike when I first bought it wheels with the Shimano cup and cone hub, and that is not very good because they don't maintain the wheel speed. They just slow down so quick. So that is what you need of your wheels: stiffness and a good hub. And the other subject concerning the wheels would be how light they are and how aero they are. Now, how light they are, I can tell you, I do feel a little bit of a difference with these set of wheels being about 700 grams to 800 grams lighter than the wheels that came initially on this bike. How much difference that makes performance wise, I really can't tell you much, to be honest. They do feel smooth and they rotate nicely. Probably some gain in there, but how much that gain is, I'm not quite sure. I can't quantify that. And the other subject would be aero wheels. Again, how much gain you can get with a set of aero wheels. Probably there are a lot of videos out there that claim to quantify these, but it's not something that I have experienced myself. So, in my opinion, I would say after I've changed so many sets of wheels, go for a stiff wheel, go for a good wheel with a good hub, and a lightweight wheel would help a little. So that is my opinion on wheels. Are they worth the money? That is debatable. Definitely the stiffness of the wheel and the hub adds a lot to the performance of your cycling. Another good upgrade would be pedals. Now, clipless pedals, some people are afraid to change to them because they think, oh, I'm gonna fall. You will fall. I have fallen a few times when I first got them, but the reason I got them and I upgraded to them was when it rains and the pedals, the flat pedals get wet, your foot just slips over the pedals, especially if you're climbing uphill, and it becomes really dangerous. So I would say, yes, you're gonna fall, but when you get used to them, it will be much safer than a flat pedal. So that is an upgrade that is worth having. I rode my bike 1 week with trainers on these pedals because I forgot my cycling shoes. So it's always good to clip in. So is it worth going clipless? Absolutely worth it. Go for it. Performance wise, you'd probably be better off with them as well, because when you're sprinting you're pulling on the pedals as well, so you probably have some performance gains. I can't quantify that, but you would feel it. So go clipless, that's my opinion. Very worth it. So there you have it. These are the upgrades that you can do. So we talked about changing the whole bike to a decent bike with a decent group set, good frame, lightweight frame, carbon frame. I think it is worth it. They feel stiffer and I felt the speed straight away. The group sets depends on what you have and how far you need to go with the group set. We've talked about wheels, clepless pedals and electronic group sets. So I really hope this video would help you when it comes to decisions on upgrading your road bike.